Good day. My name is Geno and I'm from the Philippine Christian School tomorrow. And I'll begin the story of David and Goliath, which is found in 1 Samuel chapter 17, verses 1 to 1. Now the Philistines gathered their armies to battle at Shogo, which belonged to Judah. And they pitched their camps right between Shogo and Second. Now, Saul and the Israelites, they gathered their armies at the battle of Davao. The Philistines gathered on one mountain, and the Israelites gathered on another mountain, and there was a valley between them. Then, suddenly, a Philistine champion came out of the Philistine camp. His name was Goliath, and he was from Gath. He stood about 9 feet tall. He had a helmet of brass, a coat of mail, targets of brass between his shoulders, and greaves of brass between his legs. He also had a staff, a spear, which was like a weaver's beam, and the spear's head weighed about 600 shekels of iron. He also had a shield bearer that went before him. And he stood before the armies of Israel, and he cried out, "Why have you come here to battle with us? Am I not a Philistine, and you are servants to Saul? Choose a man to fight against me, and if he wins against me, then let him, we will be your servants. But if I prevail and kill your champion, then he will be your servants." And when Saul and the Israelites heard this, they were greatly afraid and dismayed. Now David is the son of Jesse. Jesse had 8 sons. 3 of his sons were with Saul in battle. David is the youngest, and David returned from Saul to take care of his father's sheep at Bethlehem. Now, Jesse told his son, David, "Take these parched corn and these 10 loaves. Take them to your brother and see how they're going. And take these 10 cheeses as well, and take it to the captain of their household." So David rose up early in the morning, and he left his father's sheep to the shepherd, and he went to his brothers. Once he arrived, he saluted his brothers, and there came out Goliath again, and challenged Israel once again. David heard this, and the people around him were saying, "Do you see this man? He comes out here every day and defies the army of Israel. The king, whoever kills this man, the king will reward him with great riches and will give him his daughters to marry. He will also make his father's house free in Israel." Now, David asked, "What shall be done if the man kills his Philistine?" The people answered him the same thing. He said, "Who is this uncircumcised Philistine that he comes here every day to defy the armies of the living God?" And Eliab, his brother, heard this. He was angry. He went to David and said, "Why are you here? And to whom did you leave those father's sheep behind? I know the naughtiness of your heart, and I know your pride, and I know you just went here to see the battle." And David said, "What have I done? Is there not a cause?" And he turned around and spoke to the other people. Eventually, Saul heard what David was saying, and he called for him. Then David said to Saul, "Don't let this Philistine strike fear among your hearts. I, your servant, will go ahead and fight this Philistine." Saul said to him, "Don't fight this man, for you are but a youth, and he's a man since his youth." David replied to the story, "I was once taking care of my father's sheep. There came a lion and a bear, and he took a lamb out of the flock, and went after them and smote them, and delivered the lamb out of their mouths. And when they arose against me, I grabbed them by the beards and killed them. And this Philistine will be no different." When Saul heard this, he said, "Go ahead, the Lord be with you." Saul then put his helmet on David, and also his coat of mail. But when David heard this story, he felt that this did not fit him. So he took him off, and he said to Saul, "I cannot do this. It's not fitting." He took his staff, 5 stones from the road. He put them in his bag, and he went out to the Philistine. When the Philistine saw him, he despised it. He said, Am I a dog that you come here with sticks? He then cursed David with his gods. He continued, come to me, and I will feed your body to the fowls of the air and the beasts of the field. David replied, you come to me with a sword, a spear, and a shield, but I come to you in the name of the Lord, whom you have defied. This day will the Lord deliver you into our hands. I will smite you and take your head from you, and I will feed your carcass to the fowls of the air and the beasts of this earth, that all the earth may know that there is a God in Israel, and all this assembly may know that the Lord does not save with a sword or spear, for the battle is his, and he will deliver you into our hands. Then Goliath stood up, he went to meet David. David hastened and ran towards Goliath. He took a stone and he slung it towards Goliath, and it hit Goliath right on the forehead. Goliath then fell face down to the earth. David saw that he prevailed over the Philistine, and he did not have a sword with him. So he ran towards Goliath, he took his sword out of his sheath, and cut off Goliath's head. The Philistine saw the champion's head. That is the story of David.